Do we actually have anyone tuned in yet? Besides you and I. Oh, okay. Hello. Rob does not. Ooh, that's some reverb. It's okay though. Rob doesn't have his desk mic set up. He usually makes noise at you, so apparently tonight that is my job. But I'm going to share on Facebook, so I will not be talking to you for a few seconds. All right, we got Eric in the house. Ohio, representing. Yeah. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Thank you for tuning in to our Thanksgiving Eve stream last week. It seemed to work pretty well, even though we were on the venue's Wi-Fi, which is not ideal. When Rob does his live streaming consulting, he says, never use Wi-Fi, always use a hardwired connection. And, you know, that's still preferable, but it worked. I think it worked. Badgers are out there, yay. Hello, honey badgers. And I can tell you about, we're probably going to mention this a few times tonight because it's very exciting. This Friday, on Bandcamp Friday, we will have new music being released on Bandcamp. And it's a very cool, special project. It is something called Chords of Courage, which we've worked with for the last couple years. That's a songwriting workshop and competition for teenagers in Frederick County, Maryland. And last year, they asked they had to be all virtual because of COVID. They asked Iliami to arrange and perform all of the finalists' songs. So that was a big project we did early last year. And we recorded all our versions of all those songs, and that's what we'll be dropping on Bandcamp this Friday. And all the proceeds from those sales are going to go back to the Chords of Courage organization, which is just a very cool thing, something productive for the youth to be doing, and the songwriting is all themed for, you know, talking about courageous people and telling stories of people who have done amazing things in life. So that's a good thing.
Next year, we're going to say, we did amazing things in life. Go ahead and write about us. And then we'll have to perform the songs that children write about us. It'll be awesome.
So we have been advertising a special guest this week, Jillian Matundan. And Jillian will be here when traffic from DC, which is awful tonight because it's raining and windy on top of the usual awfulness, allows her to get here. And she has shared her location on Facebook with us so we can...
We've got a Jillian map cam.
have a real-time progress.
Technology's freaking awesome.
So she will be coming in, and we'll get her quickly set up, and we'll have some songs from Jillian as well. But we'll play for you until she gets here. I think you can handle that.
I think she stopped for gas or something because she's been in that location for a while. Either that or something's broken.
It is indeed brutal. Yes. We bless her heart for
Bless her
for,
heart.
for
What's
driving
traffic
all the
like
way
in
up.
Scotland? I'm now curious.
Yeah, you know, you don't have to dox yourself, but are you in a metropolitan area or a suburban or more rural area? How's traffic for you, Irene, out there? snowing in northern Ontario. Rob's jealous, I can tell you that.
I am. City's built on the ashes of rats. You can grind them underfoot if you wish. And thanks for warning, but I think I'll stay. I sit back and sprawl and stare at it all. A curtain and breeze that blocks me. I turn away from the window. This night's and it's gonna city screams and she mutters, you turn over sleeping. You're catching light in a different way. Seems I spend so much time just facing this wall. I don't know what I suppose this wall should do. Bear claw dreams of strength in the city waiting. Bear claw dreams of saints. She dreams up something better. Baltimore's built on the bones of rats. You can crack them underfoot if you wish. And I think slow warning, but I think I just stay. I sit back and sprawl and stare at the stars. Seems too much, I just stare at the ceiling. With my hand on your back without feeling. Did I stand too firm? Did I stand too tall? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you at all? On a night like tonight between thunder and light, North Ave was a war zone. The cops clean up when the shooting stops. On street level at the dog eat dog. But on the third floor, we hoped and we prayed. We prayed for something better. Did I stand too firm? Did I stand too tall? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you at all? Bear claw dreams of strength in the city waning. Bear claw dreams of saints. She dreams up something better. Yeah, she dreams of something better. Whoa, oh. She dreams up something better. Yeah, she dreams up something better.
Can you give me some more cello on the monitor before you jump in? I thought it was fine, and then the impressive volume of Rob's guitar makes me want to adjust. It's probably fine.
scratching has been getting me nowhere. All this rubbing has been getting me high. Well, thick skin blisters and the blister is bled. No one is listening, so no one is fed up. Thing I find's purchase and the all's gotta dig. Settle down deep to all you see is what you did. I gotta have an allergy to the world today. It's the only way to explicate what's been crossing my head. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. This scratching has been getting me nowhere. All this bitching has been getting me high. Well, I think it's rabbit, 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 rabbit. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. Someone was whining about the price of gas today. Someone was whining about their twin SUVs yesterday. Well, I remember 9/11. Someone caught solidarity, gave love, gave blood, gave cash, gave thanks. I remember 9/23, suffering back to normalcy. He blamed Hussein, the gays, and the gas tax. Right, that makes sense to me. This bitching has been getting me nowhere. All this rubbing has been getting me high. Well, it shouldn't be coming as any great thing. My thick skin is thinning, yeah. The blisters bleed, breaking me down. That's best done swiftly. Breaking me in, I could take some time. Breaking out somewhere that I've been thinking. Killing them swiftly never crossed my mind. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. Intentional mouth sound solo in the middle.
Scat verse. There's a scat verse. So how do you think that song would sound with taiko drums?
I think it would seem amazing.
Because that could potentially happen next week. Next week we have a very, very special live stream with our good friend Mark H. Taiko. We're going to have Heather and Rowan and I believe Mark's wife Kristen will be taikoing as well, and
Kevin, the sax player?
Kota, taiko and amazing sax player. Like, who knows how randomly awesome that's going to be. It's going to be from the taiko bunker. We're not going to fit everyone in this space, but definitely tune in next week for that. Do we have a Jillian location progress report?
I'm worried. Like either the system's no longer working or she's just staying there forever.
I think I blame the system.
Oh wait, no, there's movement.
Oh,
I think there's movement. I mean, there's not a lot of. I think she maybe just left the Arundel Mills area. I'm not quite sure what she's doing over there. Now, you know, a friend of ours actually was integral. Artem's dad was one of the people who helped design
Right.
the Egyptian strangeness of the Anne
Arundel
Arundel Mills
Mall.
Which probably has nothing to do with why Jillian is there. It looks like she's back on the highway now, which is good. I was concerned because she did seem to be there for quite some time. But maybe she's gotten us snacks. Now, I did text her a picture of the food that you made tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
So hopefully that didn't inspire her then to get snacks. I mean, I would be like, oh, shit, I better get there quick because that looks amazing. Because Kristen made a wonderful weasel chili, and it's really nice.
Probably have to eat that after, I don't know, shoveling chili.
Well, I don't know. We could
ferociously
really zoom in on it and really make a show. I mean, you tell us what you want out of this evening. If there's a song you want to hear, if there's something you're thinking.
Oh my gosh, Jillian was getting gas.
Well, that's why we were talking about the chili.
Eyes on the road. Eyes on the road.
Yeah, for reals. Oh man, that's so fucking meta. She's like on my Facebook location sharing, but she's also in the feed, but she's sort of listening, but she's not here yet. This is madness.
We still get a thrill out of the fact that we can do this. And like, you know, Jillian is listening in the car while she's driving up here. Like, that's just cool. That's why we're still doing this 141 weeks. So thank you for being here and tuning in weekly, some of you, or every so often. We do appreciate it. We like being here with you. It's like we're staying in the key of D.
I scarred them all on my own, and I have seen them fighting battles out on their own. Try to mind them, I am firm but kind. They are my children, my threat and kin. I try to mind them. It's all about where they've been. Mixed peroxide and salt, you know, just wash it out, watch your mouth. You know I'm crawling back towards your shore. No confusion, my hands are birds, they've lost their focus. Floating useless upon their pegs with my strength, I've been ruthless, but the truth won't find me hidden here, no. Fate and deeply hidden. The blood upon my hand, she insisted all was hers. Under oceans I've been swimming. There's salt water deep within my head. It's fate and deeply hidden. The blood upon my hands, I insisted is all my own. Under mountains I've been digging. There's earthquake thick beneath my nails. Thoughtless, but that's I am pretentious, but not scared, I do not skew her. But I put my hands, it is on my own. You thought this was facts, I am pretentious. Not scared, I just skew her. But I put my hands, it is on my own. Approach me with a poker held high. Belief in this thing is belief in steel. My hands are monsters, I hold them high. Cut them off, they have their voices. Children's voices held up for so high. Up in the sky, angels chide them. My hands are innocent, just so and they are crying. Oh, so they cry. Oh, so they cry. Oh, so they cry. You thought this was facts, I am pretentious. Not scared, I do not skew her. The blood from my hands, it is on my arm. You thought this was facts, I am pretentious. Not scared, I do not skew her. Blood from my hands, it is on my own. What?
You know, I miss Rowan and
yes.
Heather on that song, but
Absolutely.
it's
But
still
it's kind of fun to play just the two of us. It's
Yeah.
different.
Thank you, Ray. Yes. Key of D. It's good. It's a good key for cello. Not no E flat minor
Sorry, dear.
ridiculousness. Oh, hey, William. Great to have Will in the house. Awesome bass player. Oh, it's been years. I miss you. Here's something in E flat major, which is better than E flat
okay?
minor. Yes. Yeah. Some Joni Mitchell for you.
Just before our love got lost, you said, well, I'm as constant as a northern star. Constantly in the darkness. Where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the car with my Bluetooth. On the back of a cartoon coaster. In the blue TV screen lights, I drew a map of Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. Do you in my blood like holy wine? You taste so bitter, taste so sweet, and I could drink a case of you, oh darling. I'd still be on my feet, I'd still be on my I'd still be on my feet. And so I'm a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints, and I'm frightened by the devils, and I'm drawn to the ones that ain't afraid. I remember a time you told me, with lovers touching souls, well, surely you touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me, and these lines from time to time. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter, bitter and sweet, and I could drink a case of you. Oh, darling, I would. I'd still be on my feet. I'd still be on my. I'd still be on my feet. Met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your face, she knew your devils, she knew your dreams, and she said, well, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Do you in my blood like holy wine? You taste so bitter, bitter and sweet, and I could drink a case of you. Oh, darling, I would still be on my feet. I'd still be on my, well, I'd still be on my feet. Well, I'd still be on my feet. I'd still be on my, well, I'd still be on my feet. I've been playing that song forever, and I love the way we play it together, and I just enjoy that so much, and blah. It's one of the very, very first songs I ever learned, to the point that I learned it on bass long before I learned it on guitar, and it was one of my big challenges a long time ago to be like, oh my God, okay, I've known this on bass for years, now how do I translate this over to guitar? Which is also why it's sort of a weird version, because I never went back and listened to the original, I think, ever.
Well, and there's the funny story about what you thought of Joni Mitchell originally.
Yeah, I was not into Joni Mitchell at first. I found her voice to be high and squeaky, and that was distressing to me. But it turned out that my mom's record player played everything a little bit too fast, and that was actually what the problem was. But I didn't find that out until years and years and years later when somebody gave it to me on CD. I was like, whoa, this is way better than I remember.
Man, that could just ruin a lot of music for you.
Now, do you see that? She's like...
On my screen, I can't tell where it is.
She's turning into our neighborhood right now. Yeah. She's slowed it down.
It's going... like watching your pizza delivery.
Yeah, it is kind of. I think Jillian is now like... she's probably passing the gigantic snowman right now, the inflatable snowman.
Inflatable snowman.
Yeah. So... I hear from two people that sound is being a little glitchy out there, so let me know if that is actually the case in a universal way, because I want to know, or if it's just some localized dumb stuff.
It sounds like it's just Facebook being Facebook.
Well, but
I will.
Carrie was angsty
oh,
about
really?
Twitch.
Tonight or last night?
The other night, too. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I just don't know. But on the other hand, the Badgers are highly opinionated about sound, and they said it sounds okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to worry about it too much.
I'm going to drop the YouTube link in the comments
Okay.
if you're on Facebook
drop
and
all
it's
those
being...
She's almost there. I'm going to go upstairs. You play some cello shit. Is it okay? Yeah, I guess. I mean, you can go upstairs. I mean, it looks like it looks like she must be parallel parking while also texting right now, so.
Okay. Let me solo this back out.
Looks really promising. Oh, man.
Okay, so Rob's going to retrieve a Jillian, and I will talk and or play at you. As I was mentioning earlier, right before we started, this Friday, something very important, we are releasing new music on Bandcamp. The last time we released something was 2020, so that's exciting. And it's also exciting because it's actually not our music, technically. It is songs that were written by teenagers for a thing called Chords of Courage, which is a workshop and songwriting competition in Frederick County. And we were tasked with arranging and performing all of the songs that were finalists. Some of these kids didn't actually have, excuse me, any formal musical training, and some of the things we got were literally just a cappella sung into a phone, here's my song, and then Heather did an amazing job really of taking all these songs and building an actual arrangement with guitar and cello. There's steel pans on one of them. So what we'd love for you to do, if you're not already, is follow us on our Bandcamp. I'll put the link down there. And you will get a notification when that music comes out. And Bandcamp Friday, of course, they waive their fees, and 100% of what you pay goes to the artist, which in this case, we're going to donate back to Chords of Courage, which is a nonprofit organization and just really does wonderful things for young songwriters. So I'm going to put that link in the comments right now. All right. So Jillian is actually in the house. It's going to take a few minutes to get her settled. I think in the meantime, I'm going to play some Bach, y'all, if that's okay. And if you all can hear me upstairs, just, come downstairs and interrupt and walk in front of me and like wave while I'm playing Bach, because,
Is that sarcasm, or was that like, go ahead,
No,
and you're not gonna,
go
I'm not
ahead,
gonna.
Because,
Okay.
we want to get her going. Although, maybe don't stand right there at this moment.
Helping! I found this violin out on the street.
Yeah.
She got parking right in front of the house.
Nice.
Huh. Oh, did you bring water down for her
I
already?
did. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Now she's got.
She's gonna have.
She can double fist water. All right. So interim music. Here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is Minuet 1 and 2 from Bach Suite number 1 for cello, and I actually have that on my Bandcamp if you want that in your life. Kristen Jones, I think it's kristenjones.bandcamp.com, or is it Kristen Jones Music? I think it's Kristen Jones.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm a little wondering
Check,
what that little
check both.
fuzzy static sound was. Just what's that? What's that noise?
Oh. Hi. I made it.
Welcome.
What a time to leave DC in the middle of the tree lighting ceremony.
So sorry.
It's not your fault.
Were there like multiple tree lighting? There probably are multiple.
No, it's just the tree lighting, right? It's the big one. It's the big one. Yes. That was lovely, by the way. Oh, is it? Really? Okay, move it. Move it.
Or just put it on airplane mode or something like that.
Whoa, that could help. Smart, wicked smart.
All right, we have some Jillian fans out there. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
They're all like, we knew she'd be late.
That's right. That is correct. That is correct.
Now take your time. We're in no
normal.
rush.
Yeah,
We
we
don't have
can
drums
we can
tonight, so I
do.
guess we could even run late. The only thing
Another
about
one.
running late tonight is that Willow dropped tonight, and
The movie?
no,
There's
they're doing a series.
What?
Yeah, on Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not getting anything off your guitar just yet.
Uh-oh. Do I maybe need a new...
I think I saw something just for a second there. There we go. Says I. Yeah, we got all sorts of all of a sudden gremlins. The moment you walked in, we've got gremlins.
Maybe it's just me. Probably.
Let me get another guitar cable for that.
Okay.
We'll just talk or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
We had fun together at NERFA.
We did. And
Yeah.
I love that I got to hear Joni Mitchell as I was rolling up, because I told Rob this at NERFA, but I don't know that I don't think you were there when I said it, that you guys do one of my most favorite covers of Joni ever, and that's that one, and I'm glad that y'all played it. And my second most favorite cover that I've heard recently was actually at NERFA. Hallie Neal did a fantastic cover, and I was like, ooh, we should have both of you guys play those together, because it would be fantastic.
Nice.
Should I just drop this?
So yeah, NERFA, of course, is the big regional Folk Alliance conference. Jillian was chosen for the DJ showcase, which is on the first night, and she had the unenviable task of being the first person in that, which is literally like the first formal music thing of the conference.
Yeah.
So it's like, and take it away.
Yeah,
And you
right.
did an awesome
That
job.
was, oh, well, thank you. There were some technical things that were happening at first, too, that made it a little difficult, but they figured it out.
I
And
think
thank you to Matt.
Yeah, Matt Nakoa stepped in and was like, I think if you
Yeah,
turn
Matt
this...
Nakoa knew what was up, and I hadn't even met Matt up until that point.
Oh
and
man.
there he was.
All right, a little bit less of that.
I'm debating whether or not I really like these strings I just put on
What
right
are they?
before NERFA.
What are
They're
they?
elixirs, and I thought they would be fine, but they're not feeling the
I'm
best.
not an elixir guy.
But I'm gonna go back to my string joys. Is everybody out there?
Yeah,
Yeah?
people's out there.
Hey, peoples.
Do you need time to settle in?
I might.
There's two waters. The one on the right is from Kristen, and the one on the left is from me. Okay.
Is this some sort of trick?
What-
One make wait? Is this
competition.
like Alice in
One
Wonderland?
will make you larger, and one will make you smaller. That's why I was not quite sure where to put the mic stand at first. But
Oh well, you did all right. This was pretty good. Just yeah. I come up to probably most people's knees, so it's a good.
that's how I measured it. I put my knee up here.
Yeah. What do you guys?
Let's actually check. Okay, yeah, Jillian Cam looks good. You don't need to adjust that.
Where's the? Oh, that.
So that's you can.
I keep moving things around.
Hello. Oh, is that the fancy cam? You guys have the best cameras. I need to get some of this stuff.
Everything's. I keep moving everything around, but of course because I've got to take things
Yeah, yeah.
away.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I just brought
It all
everything
looks
back.
different.
Yeah, I had a good time rearranging my space. I ripped everything apart.
Did
and
we have the
cleaned.
futon in here last time you were here?
No, it was
Like a
not.
couch?
No, it was pianos and stuff. I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
She was here when Sheree.
Gotcha.
Right.
We'll do. Shall we do another one
Do something,
while
do
you
something,
settle in?
and
Yeah.
maybe
Okay,
I'll
okay.
jump in just to warm up.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Because, traffic was fun.
I don't know.
No
I've been
idea.
thinking
It's just a
about
fun thing.
I've been thinking about getting Jillian in here.
It's so funny because they're always like, do you want to plan things? And I'm like, what is that? I know not what you speak of.
I don't have as many songs. as you
Winging
think
it
about
is
traffic.
more.
This.
You have that one.
I've got to get rid of the Velcro.
I've decided that I'm going to take a sip from one each every time I go to take a sip.
Okay. Balance.
That's good. That's
Balance.
good. That'll mean that neither of us are feeling chosen or neglected.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very important to not neglect the idiot.
Oh, in case you were being sarcastic, that knee microphone that's laid out at the level of your knees is intended for the cajon, not for your face. I know you're not that short.
It's possible.
Growing up in D.C., they never quite got along with me, and everyone had big, big dreams. The Beltway grew around us, it was a big ring, concrete circus, and though I had the head for it, I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. I found charm in Baltimore, I just wish you all liked me here. Politics takes iron and a willingness to steal. The whole scene made a pass at me. I had the look but not the feel. I'm too old to be a savior by 10 years plus some change. I guess I got the heart for it, but even this town thinks I'm strange. I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. I found charm in Baltimore, I just wish you all liked me here. So I've been racing off on interstates, even while I'm married to your streets. My fading sight, it's just a symptom. It ain't you. My fading vision is my disease, and I've been racing off on highways, even while I'm coming home tired to your streets. Well, my fading sight, it's just a symptom. It ain't you. I know it's me. I know it's me. I know it's me. All these kids on my lawn today have all got big dreams, but the failed trains surround us. The failed schools confound us. I guess I just don't have the rage for you anymore. And I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. And I found charm in Baltimore, so I think I'm leaving here.
So cute.
That was a wee hop. That was a wee hop. Well, you know, I tried.
I wasn't. It's definitely one of those songs where the moment I get into it, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a lot of little surprise in that song.
Hey, and we have a Nerfaite that we met at the conference, Carol Wise from Maine, tuning in.
Hi,
Hello,
Carol.
good to see you.
Yes, good to see you.
Well, Carol Weiss, if you happen to come through here on a Wednesday night, we're at week 141 now, so I figure we're not going to stop anytime soon.
Oh, is that it?
But yeah. 141, we're done. But so we, if you want to jam on mandolin, or I hear you're actually a guitarist, who knew?
Quite good. Quite good. Hope it's not so. Well, it's probably cold up there, huh?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a
I
little
think Carol said she's in the tropical portion. Yeah.
bit. Oh, so it's only 30. Kristen and I are from the cold Northeast.
Yes.
So, I'm from a little bit west, but we did live in, we shared a city, not at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It was funny at NERFA, like people were calling out there. I'm from this little town in upstate New York. You've probably never heard of it, Elmira, and we're like, woo!
we're those people. But I'm always that person, no matter where I go. So let's see. Again, everybody who's ever seen me knows that I don't ever plan my set. I mean, I do plan set lists. Clearly, I'm looking at one from a while ago, but I try to go with the mood.
Is there a mood?
I don't know.
Carol says she's from tropical mid-coast Maine.
Mid-coast Maine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's still 30 degrees? Is that right? I'm not making, trust me, I know. I'm, again, from Syracuse. I know the snow. I don't know, so Kristen had already teased that you played on my album.
Yeah.
And one of these days I'll get Rob to play, but maybe the next one. He's giving me the eyes. Okay, all right. And, but...
This has never worked before.
No.
I don't expect it to work now.
No,
it's okay.
There's things happening. My brain is slowly coming off of 295.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. But maybe we do one of those. Maybe not the depressing one.
Yeah.
Yet. Maybe not. Well, that's
save
not
that
depressing.
one.
It's real. It's post-pandemic crap. This is actually the happy pandemic song, the one that you did pans on.
Yes. It was a little chaotic to have them down here for this, but
I'm always like,
I know.
well, we could set
We
up the
could've done
pans. You need to put the pans in the next
But then
room.
you
put
have to turn
pans
the
here,
mic
put
on
the-
and
If they were in a separate room, it would be fine.
next time.
Next time, I played the pans once. I did.
Yeah, I believe you. You've played everything.
I was actually part of the Pantones at one point, but I ended up playing percussion on that because
Adobe needs a different license now.
like we needed a different. Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Pantone joke.
It's true. Yeah, it's a designer joke. Is it?
I don't know
we
what that
still have a
noise is,
phone?
but I'm
That
just not
sounds
even
like it's a
gonna-
computer. It sounds like a computer processing.
But it's coming out of the... Is it just bouncing off something weird?
Could it be this?
It's not coming out of the speaker, is it?
No, but it's coming out of somewhere.
Oh, it's coming...
The light?
Give me one merriment.
Is it the light? What was it?
I just didn't have those speakers muted. But it wasn't outgoing, it was just ingoing. So you're right. It probably was something. I don't know. I've
Anyway.
given up knowing
I see.
anything anymore. Someone called me today for my tech advice, and I couldn't make my phone work. It wasn't very impressive.
Did you get the gig?
I solved her problem. but, it's
But
like,
you couldn't make your phone
we're gonna have to do a Zoom meeting because that's apparently the only thing I know how to do anymore. I can't even make my phone go. It's really bad.
I'm calling to see if you can help me with things. Sure, but my phone, I don't know how to work it. Okay, I'm gonna call someone else. Just kidding. So this one. So yeah, this one's in B flat.
I think so. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's B flat.
B flat.
Again, $2.95. Yeah. So let's see. This one's called All Mine. Yeah. I walk these streets in the morning. There's no one here but me. I've spent a lot of time thinking about the way things used to be. I build walls to give myself space to breathe. So many chances to decide who I should be. I've never slowed it down, I couldn't take the time. But now I'm all mine. I could have guessed I'd like this place. I've grown so tired of always trying to win that race. Now that I'm through the woods and to the other side, there's no escape from the corners of my mind. I build walls to give myself space to breathe. So many chances to decide who I should be. I've never slowed it down, I couldn't take the time. But now I'm all mine. I try to contain myself at the seams. Worry creeps around to interrupt my dream. I still want many things I did before. Somehow I want more. I build walls to give myself space to breathe. So many chances to decide who I should be. I've never slowed it down, I couldn't take the time. Never been. Now I don't know, because now I'm all mine. Yeah.
I remembered the part I played.
You
on.
did remember the part you
So
played, and
bad.
it was just really the look that Rob just gave me, like, Joe, it's over. I was only laughing because I do that too, where I'm like, what key is best for me to play? And then I
but I remember you saying,
yeah,
yeah, there you go.
B flat.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So that's going to be on Jillian's upcoming album, which if you follow her on social media, and I bet you have an email list probably.
Working on it.
Working
so
on it?
Get on
Okay.
my mailing list.
Okay. We'll put the
I
link.
really-
for
Jillian
you.
is that- that's not the-
MatundanMusic.com.
is that the-
It's the one up there.
that one.
Someday I'll put them all in one place.
That's
but then
okay.
the next day I'll have to break them down to take them someplace. So.
Yeah, we should just get you more gear so you don't have to take anything down.
You can paypal.me/Iliami or Venmo at Iliami if you want to support my problem with cameras.
That's right.
Or solve my problem with cameras.
Always be closing, Rob.
But we split everything with our guests, especially when they've just spent all their time and money on gas to get here. So anything you want to put in there is always most welcome. PayPal.me/Iliami or Venmo at Iliami. We always appreciate what you can throw in there. But again, that's 141 weeks. We're not going to stop now just because people
Why?
are like,
Yeah, why?
but we're out of money. Thank you.
They still show up.
Yeah.
You're still
I'm just
here.
so grateful. StreamYard.
Yeah.
Did you see that StreamYard dropped a new webinar thing so that you can, like, as part of our current plans, so it does like registration and whatnot, and you can lock down the stream.
Oh boy.
But the entire point for me has been that StreamYard has enabled me to reach everyone
Correct.
and get it out there as far
Right.
as possible. So I'm not planning on locking it down, even
No.
though now we'll.
Unless we have to, I guess.
I don't-
Or no, I guess it depends on the show. It really does depend on the show. But
Oh yeah, for us it doesn't make sense.
no, it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't. No. I mean, that's the whole point of. I mean, the one good thing.
I'm
well,
reaching you.
Try not to touch so hard. Just kidding. That's weird. I said it. I know.
made it weird.
Now I immediately regret saying that. And
No, for this you tune in freely, you share it. It's
because
it's all good. Yeah.
because moments
Please do
like
click
this
share.
should happen in front of a very wide audience and not a lockdown one.
Yes, the world needs to be sharing with us.
Yes. No, but again, I mean, there are a few good things that came out of COVID, and one of those things is technology has improved for musicians, and we get to talk to people in mid-coastal Maine.
Yeah.
In
And
real
we
time.
have Canada and Scotland
That's right,
in the
we have
house.
those.
Yeah.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
with us every week.
she's
I'm
a-
just so
she's
flattered
a
by
night
that.
owl.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Do you want to do another one? I mean, like we
I'm loose. We
toss-
could do whatever we want to
Yeah.
do.
Well, then play another song.
Yeah,
Oh, you want me to play another song?
Yeah.
Did not see that coming.
No. I could have possibly seen that coming, but I didn't. Are there other things for me to name down here while I'm here?
Oh,
I like naming things. You can
Muff
find out.
Tap needs a different name.
Muff Tap. What? I don't know that that's true because what a name. That doesn't sound. What Muff Tack? Because
So if you want to give him a name, he can. If you think Muff Tack is a fine name, he can stay as a Muff Tack.
I need to see Muff Tack.
Okay.
Wow, what is Muff Tack?
He's a Star Wars character. He was in the Cantina.
Is that his real name though? Muff
Yeah.
Tack?
Although I think they named all of them like years and years later. They're like, oh shit, people
Right.
actually paid attention to what happened in the Cantina.
Oh,
you have to
yeah.
name everybody.
It's been a long time. I mean, I don't know. Muff Tack seems fine unless you want to call it otherwise known as Boop.
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 Okay, boop.
Boop.
Boop the Muff Tack.
If you want to.
I will, over and over.
If you
Susan
wanna-
heard muff tap and thought that sounded sexy.
That's, I mean, and the truth is, if you want to send me pictures of things you need named, I'll come up with something. I could have called that Herbie, but that Muff Tap sounds like a boop to me. Looks like a boop. Muff Tack.
I got nothing.
All right, good intro
Don't
to
worry.
whatever
Most people.
song.
What is this? It's a great intro to all my songs. I feel like it doesn't. And here's a song of pain. No, my friends and I used to do that like karaoke. We would be like, "This is my song of pain," and then we'd be like, there would be something like,
Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
exactly, "I'm on the top of the world." This is my song of pain. SATURD night. One of those, I'd say that right before Nothing But a G thing. Okay, so this one's an A. We've played this one before, actually. I think
I feel like we played the other one before. I
we've
just
played all of them
don't
before.
remember anything.
I'm trying to make people remember my songs. We're just gonna play them over and over. All right, so this one we played. Oh, that high.
Yeah, it's just everywhere.
Okay.
Staring.
Well, I've been falling to pieces since my mind's left me. 2 hours, 3 days later, I still can't see. 3 o'clock in the morning, I can't fall asleep. The world is melted and it's got me in too deep. But where do I take my complaint? The lights are gone and the music's growing faint. I just don't know. Oh, here we go. You forgot to remember, but remember to forget. I liked it so much I stopped. Going for days, but you haven't left me yet. I'm pacing on the breath of my soul. I keep running on empty with nowhere to go. But what do I get for my pain? What do I get for it all? Nothing's working out. All signs pointing south, but nothing leads to you. An empty memory that keeps fading from view. What is left of me? What am I to do? All signs pointing south. What I'm supposed to about us is I keep looking at 2 sides of a mirror. I need you with me, waiting for the things to come clearer. But was never meant to be, we never saw it coming. Too busy with our lives, we just get in the way. Yeah, it happens every time. I never knew how to reach you. That was my mistake, I was wondering all the time. You never were mine to break. All signs pointing south, but nothing leads to you. An empty memory that keeps fading from view. What is left of me? What am I to do? All signs pointing south. What I'm most about us is all signs pointing south, but nothing leads to you. An empty memory that keeps fading from view. What is left of me? What am I to do? All signs pointing south. What I miss most about us is I miss you. We've definitely played that before. Yeah.
It's just fun.
It is. No, it's great. I love it.
I want horns.
Oh, yeah.
Be great.
Yeah, we can make it happen. Totally new version of that song. Yeah, I have a kazoo. I did that.
I was afraid that I had a kazoo floating around that you had just picked up, and like I just didn't notice the poof of dust that came out. You're like, like, I mean, I have a whistle over there. I have a couple random things that I've owned for maybe 20 years that I've never set up and played or anything.
Stuff happens.
They're probably stereo. They're probably fun. It's probably, I mean, things have been growing in them, but that's not my things. It's fine.
That's right. It's other things. Science things.
Science.
Dust things.
Dust things. So was there any Bach you guys wanted to play together?
Nah.
No.
We should get more people down here and do like the American.
So Jillian's
I'd be
also
into
an
that.
orchestra person.
I
Like,
am.
there's a which orchestra is it?
McLean and Reston. When I have
Yeah.
time, it hasn't happened
Yeah.
lately, but I'll get a call and be like, "Can you play violin or can you play bass?" And I'll just show up and do stuff, which is fun. Lots
Yeah.
of fun. But yeah, no, we should do like other stuff. But you have a quartet. I'm sure there's other things we can find. I'm sure we can find fun arrangements of songs. True. Not songs. Things. What are you feeling?
Thong arrangements.
No.
I opened up the door to that, I think, is what happened.
Wide open, yeah.
Wide open. It's warm. But
That's just not even a song.
we should just make one up.
Terrible idea.
I mean,
That's a terrible idea too. Like that's probably not very fiddle friendly.
Probably not.
well, but there's other things.
I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna Earhart that. Can we try that?
Ooh.
Is that a terrible idea? That's a terrible idea.
Do something. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
There's always cajon
There's
and percussion.
There's other things.
Yeah.
I mean, I brought a bass, but I don't know that you have a cello. Like
That could happen on something.
it's a wee one.
It has metal strings.
It's a wee
Yes.
one with F holes too.
Yes.
F holes.
Just let me know if you're gonna swap. Like I said, I didn't set up a separate channel, so I just
worry
need to
about it.
unmute it.
What key are you in?
A flat minor.
A flat minor.
Like I said, there's always cajon or kazoo. The
I
traditional
offered A
kazoo
flat, or A
of
minor.
yeah. Wait.
I mean,
Try it?
A flat is
Okay. Yeah. Let's try it. So
okay.
we also did this song with Earhart, which features lute, like a Grammy-winning lute player, and he was like, "You do the song in what key?" No. Too many
Right,
strings.
he's like, I've got a
too
billion
many
strings.
strings
I'm
to
not
tune.
retuning jack shit, and we don't put capos on lutes, and we're not doing that.
Yeah. So let's see if I remember how to play this in A minor.
Maybe we should wait for a sec. Make this better. As Jillian just throws her tuner around the room. We're in danger. By the way, I haven't mentioned this to any of the rest of the band, but if we're available on February 11th and we can find a venue for it, Earhart would like to do another Ilya Earhart show that night.
Okay.
Which is supposed to be the Focus Ilya show, but I haven't been really enthusiastic about it.
We should
so
do that
I figured
instead.
we'd like do Ilya Earhart for Focus because that would be a lot of fun.
We don't know yet.
It was supposed to be a purely virtual show. Oh, okay.
We'll talk business later.
I wonder what Morgana thinks she heard.
I think the thing about thongs.
Yeah, you heard that right, totally. We're a very thong-friendly band. Mostly because we've learned to be agile on stage. Thongs are high-velocity items. They can be really projected at you on stage through a thong launcher of sorts. And we've trained ourselves to be very dodge the thong. I had a girlfriend a long time ago who actually, okay, she's in the Air Force and she's an engineer, and so she built herself a thong launcher, which was kind of an alarming thing, and so she brought that to one show, and we never did that again, but it was kind of actually terrifying. Dated some people. I'm headed for the rocks again, silence all the way. Oh, to go my mother's way, screaming all the while. By now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything and leave no one left standing. But oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. And style will come for you, just as they'll come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, the crown will kill me. I'm headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way. Kill after kill after kill. But I keep my teeth unto myself. I keep my weapons clean. Still you throw me to the sands for this and run my children to the ground. Oh, my queen, my wife, you don't get a piece of me. Time will come for you, just as they'll come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, the crown will kill me. Damn what I won't do. Damn what I won't say to you. I won't tell you how it ends, who abandons you. 'Cause damn what they won't do to you. Bear you to the killing fields and place you on the line. I'll dig your hole myself, my friend, just like I've always done. When my war is through with you, had its way as I shed my tears for the way I died and wash my hands of you. Oh, my love, my life, you have what is left of me. I will come for you, just as they come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to heaven hold me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to heaven hold me. Sahaya, Sahaya. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a better
Yeah, except for the-
jammy key.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry for the B flats. I don't know what happened, but it sort of worked in a.
It's traditional and Arrakis music.
Yeah.
It's the Duncanadian mode.
Canadian mode.
A minor has a B flat in it.
I was terrible at.
No, that was awesome.
No, but I meant to say I was terrible at theory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, someday I was thinking about learning theory, but then I didn't.
Once
I know
people
color theory.
start talking about modes, I tune right out. I'm like, I didn't get there.
You know, it's like pursuit mode with Kit. You know, it was sort of like they really were upgrading in sort of a senseless way. Oh yeah, we got flaps and a bigger spoiler. Spoiler alert! Pursuit mode, go 200 miles an hour on the ground.
No.
That's just madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, modes are just dumb.
Well,
Wait.
actually, I think they're probably necessary.
Probably really important.
But knowing them at any given time might not be. I mean, so here's a fun one. You know, I've been playing since I was like 3, and so at some point they were like, "She must be getting some of this theory stuff, right?"
Just you've been picking it up.
Yeah, sure, because that's what you learn in Suzuki. And so, so you know, along the way, I did. I mean, obviously, you pick up certain things about theory, and you know, I took theory in high school, and it was like, okay, fine. So somehow, when I got to college, they're like, well, you're a musician, and you've done this long enough. Why don't we put you in theory too? I was a freshman in college. I was 18 years. I had no, I shouldn't have been in that class.
Yeah, there's a lot of like faking it
There's so
in
much-
in
Thank God
Music
for some
theory.
of my friends who were like, just here, just look at this, because I was like, I don't. They're like, yeah, I don't know why. Here, just take it. It's fine. I was like, yeah.
Dougie, good to see you out there. Hey, man.
Dougie.
We have a fellow Suzuki,
Yeah.
reformed Suzuki
Suzuki.
player.
You know, the thing about Suzuki is we stopped at book 3 and moved to concertos pretty quickly. So
Yeah, I think I did the same thing.
Yeah. So, right. So, you know, you just sort of, it was good for the beginning, as much Mississippi hot dog as you can take.
Yes.
And then, you know, very quickly we're like, the Vivaldi. Yeah. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Art school was a different world.
It was an art school. That was just Metropolitan School for the Arts.
Oh,
in
I'm
Syracuse.
saying I went to
Oh,
an
you went
art
art
school,
school.
and I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
was in Catholic school at the same time. I was doubly in trouble.
Huh.
Isn't that
Where you
something?
going?
Or, right now? I don't know.
Catholicism?
Catholicism, yeah.
Capo 3.
Capo 3, recovering Cathol. I don't know what am I playing here? Capo 3, what's in Capo 3? Oh, certain things are in Capo 3. We could do that Paul Kors song.
I like that song. Yeah.
It's in E flat major. This is what we're talking about. Well, we're talking about theory. E flat's a fun one. Is it? Sure.
E flat major's fine.
E flat
It's
major's fine. It's the minor
but
that's the
yeah,
pain in the
Nerds,
ass.
play a song.
Okay, I know you all came here for this. So, yeah, clearly I'm an old Catholic when I'm wearing a T-shirt that says "Maybe today, Satan." You know, that's what
I've been
this
trying
T-shirt
to
says.
make that out. You know, I was like, "A Todd SATA." I was like, "Is that a hard drive thing?" What?
Aton Sada. It's big Latin for "Maybe today, Satan." Is there something happening? Oh,
The guitar's going again.
again. Oh no.
You know, I
Is
think
it my battery?
it could be. I think that microphone. Let's just.
Oh, it's at the wind
put that
down there.
microphone up there.
Okay, give us a sec.
Okay.
So we want to
Do
make
you want me to
That's
get
the
okay.
guitar
Yeah, no,
sound
that's
good.
fine. I could also
Yeah.
get another battery. Though I did just change it, so that's odd.
All right, so we're going to make that go. In the meantime, I will remind you again, this Friday, we have new music releasing on Bandcamp for the Chords of Courage project out of Frederick, which we are supporting, and we will be working with this coming season. It is songs written by teenagers about courageous people that have done great things in their lives, arranged and performed by Ilyemi. It will make you feel good, I promise. So follow us on Bandcamp, ilyemi.bandcamp.com, and you'll get a little email when that's ready. And if you buy the album on Friday, 100% of money goes to us, which we then send back to Chords of Courage, which is a nonprofit organization. So yay.
This is the music that you wrote
Friday.
last year?
Yeah.
We didn't write it. We arranged
Well,
it.
Oh, you
arranged
arranged
it,
it.
yeah,
I'm sorry, that
yeah.
you arranged. That
Yeah.
if you didn't catch that show, it was pretty fantastic. I was traveling somewhere and I was like, "Oh, this is a great show." Good stuff. I'm very excited for that on Friday.
Hopefully, that's going to bring her guitar in just fine.
How's that?
Good. I shouldn't have that in the monitor. That would be buzzing. Some of our issues there. I think we're good. I think it's going to work.
Okay, so here's a song by Paul Kors. It's going on my album. I didn't write it. It's the only cover I'm doing in my life. Not my life, just on that album. And we did the first live stream together, Rob and I. And we just had our second live stream. So I don't know. This song's sort of fresh in my mind. So,
Sue Whitfield is happy that you're doing this one.
oh, thank you, Sue. Yeah, Sue. Good to see you. Okay. Well, see you. You know what I mean. Okay. It was 10 a.m. when I hit the edge of town. If I drove any faster, I'd fly right off the ground. 'Cause every mile brings me closer to your touch, and every hour shows me time is not enough with you. You read my mind. Yeah, you read my mind. When it was time to leave, I didn't even say goodbye. 'Cause there's a part of me that's still afraid to cry. Every mile brings me further from your grace. And now all I've got is this guitar to fill your place. 'Cause you read my mind. Yeah, you read my mind. Read my mind. The longer I lay here, the more that it seems my reality is caught up with my dreams. There's gotta be someone up there looking out for me. 'Cause you read my mind. Yeah, you read my mind. Read my mind.
It's lovely. I've only heard that a couple times.
Yeah, it's a great song.
And that is just a joyous tune, and not at all what I felt like was a lot of the things that were available off,
That's
off,
right.
off his discography.
Sorry, that.
I do not have my Paul Course.
Man, that song was.
Song.
Your version of that was pretty friggin' spectacular.
Thank
If you can go to my website and find that, I think.
Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to pull that out of my ass anytime soon. I want to play a song about a guitar,
Yeah.
or it mentions a guitar. I know that wasn't really about a guitar.
It wasn't about a guitar.
No,
What key are you in now? Something in the capo too.
that's right.
If I knew what it was, I could tell
It's a song about a train,
Train?
the Maryland area original theater.
The bark.
The bark.
Is in G.
Oh, the people's key.
Or is it D?
I think
It's D. Sorry.
The other people's
The other
key.
people's key.
The other. What? You played that other song was in D. That was a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Are you going to New York with your guitar? Or are you going off alone? And are you meeting someone? Will you think of me when you get there? Do you think of me at all these days? This train will take you farther than I dare go. Just outside my head. 600 miles up there, it's a long drive by anyone's standards, and I cannot guarantee too many visits, and I cannot guarantee too many letters. This station has 1,000 tracks, and we are separate paths now. I know that I am hard to love. I know that I ask for far too much. We get what we ask for sometimes, and sometimes we miss the mark. We miss the mark. Violin solo, no. Gargle solo, no. Now I travel all over with my guitar, but I remain just a bit alone. Sometimes I meet someone I think of no one some days, but sometimes someone's just enough to sweetly fill my time. Sometimes even a dream's not enough. Sometimes even a dream is too late. I miss the mark. I miss the mark. I'm liking the violin so much that it's like I don't want to leave. This is the only cover I ever want to do. Right? Was that your introduction to the Paul song? This is my only cover ever. And I had a match, but she had a lighter. I had a flame, but she had her fire. And I was bright, but she was so much brighter. And I was high, but she was the sky. Oh, baby, I was bound for Mexico. Oh, baby, I was bound to let you go. I don't know much about Cinco de Mayo, yeah. I'm never sure what all that shit's about. But I say I love you, and you don't believe me. You say you love me, and I've got my doubts. Oh, baby, I was bound for Mexico. It's, oh, baby, I was bound to let you go. Whoa, oh, oh. I had a match, but you had your lighter. I had a flame, but you had your fire. And I was bright, but you were so much brighter. I was high, but you were the sky. Oh, baby, and I was bound for Mexico. Oh, baby, I was bound to let you go. Cake.
Yeah. Do you know Let Me Go?
Yeah, no, I wish.
I was like, come on. That's a good one.
I want to go the distance.
Yeah.
I'm going for speed. If the Nerfanites are still out there, we here at Focus. Oh, you're in a Focus sandwich.
Oh,
You are a focus sandwich.
We're presenting the Rough and Tumble, who you might remember as one of the Nerfa formal artists at Nerfa. And the Rough and Tumble are freaking awesome, and they are an amazing couple. And they're one of the few amazing folk artists who I also believe when they get off the stage. She's a bookmaker as well. She's been making all these like cool craft things.
Those
and
are really
whatnot.
cool.
And so they're going to be in town on Saturday in Gaithersburg. And if you are not going to be in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and you can't attend the show in person, we also do a webcast. So if you go to focusmusic.org, You can get tickets to that either in person or online. But if you're there in person, the food is really, really good too. So I highly recommend it.
Jamaican food.
Yeah.
Jamaican. Maybe
Yes.
you'll come with me.
I do like the Rough and Tumble a lot. They're quite good.
They're quite
Yeah.
good. They were
Yeah.
so good.
I won't have subwoofers though. They had subwoofers
The Stone
at
Pony.
Nerfa. Yeah, the Stone Pony.
I mean, well, it's a stone pony. It's as strong as a small pony. That's an Eddie Izzard, right?
Yeah, it is.
The reason why the British are always the enemy, right? Because they lost the American Revolution.
Oh,
Right. He's like, and they all come in. They sort of have have the same characters. Like, you're really as strong. The force is quite strong of you, Luke. About as strong as a small pony.
It's been a long time since I've watched some Eddie Izzard bits, so I think it might be time to rewatch some of that
Oh,
stuff.
because it's never out of style to watch Eddie Izzard. Yeah. What are we gonna do? We could do that. We could do the one. I mean, I feel like I've been very mellow tonight. It's the traffic. It's the traffic.
You need.
Made me
Well,
mellow.
I texted Jillian and said, you might be really exhausted by the time you get here. Do you want to just take a nap? We'll set up a camera. You can nap on the cam, and we'll set up a nap cam for Jillian. We'll set up a nap cam for the cat. Ilyami will play quiet songs,
Quiet songs.
which we totally know two of.
I was like, what songs would those be?
I just mean we'll turn the volume down. I don't actually know any quiet songs.
Yeah, we'll do this one.
Yeah.
Kristen plays with me on this one, and Rob, feel free to jump in. We are in E minor. There's a funny story about this. So if you've ever done an album, you know it takes a while, and whatever you think it's going to take a while, whatever you think it is, add like what
6 months at
to
least.
a year,
Yeah.
to a year, yeah. And so I get the mixes, and I'm like, okay, I'll just send it to Kristen. So I sent. She's like, and
Oh,
these
this.
two, yeah, and these two are like, are you sure it's in E minor? I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the key. So they're like, yeah, okay. And I listened to what I thought I sent you. So they record. They're like, okay. So they record it. They're like, oh, whatever. They record it. They're good, great sports. They recorded it, and they send it back, and I go to listen to it. And I'm like, wait, no. It's not right. It's not right. It's like it's E minor. It's not in
Your
E minor.
voice was all.
It was very.
It was in between
E minor and D.
E minor. Well, like in between E flat and D.
Oh, that's
So I had
we
to.
hadn't seen
So
you in
I
a while.
like
I
did a
believed your voice
custom
could
tuning.
maybe do
I
that.
know. But it wasn't. I mean, it was like Joni Mitchell. You were listening to Joni Mitchell, but in the other
Right.
direction,
In the other
just
direction,
slightly
yeah.
slower.
It was like the sample rate or something was
Something
I don't
very
know.
weird was, and so. But the best part is, so I had to have. There's like several producers that have worked on this, but the last guy was like, I can't get the cello part to line up with, and I go, make sure you're at the one that's in E minor. It should line up, and he's like, oh, I know what happened, and he went into the studio and fixed it. But I was like.
Yeah.
The best part was I called our friend. I called our friend and I go, I'm an asshole. What? I was like, I'm such a jerk. I thought it was an E minor and it wasn't, and I'm such a jerk.
It was a constructive challenge.
Yeah.
You guys
But
are
we
great.
fixed it.
And then they were like, yeah, okay, we'll fix it.
I feel like I gave you the option. It's like, this sounds like it had been converted from another bit rate because.
Yeah. But the thing is I should have looked at the actual file that I sent you in the sent folder instead of being like, this is the file I sent. It's fine. And then, but my favorite part is I listened to it and I was like, oh, I'm a jerk.
Some fucker out there right now is being like, that would never happen to tape. No, but tape stretches and does its thing, and the motors fail, so I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. But anyway, so this song,
What's the problem with digital?
I'm trying to remember. I'm like, do I remember all the chords on this song? Sure, I do. I don't play this one often because I feel like it's not that it's a downer. It's a very real song about what was it like 10 months into the pandemic. So, yeah, this is what it sounds like. Here I am again, hoping it won't be the same this time. keeps on spinning while it's on fire. Will you ease my troubled mind when it runs away with me? I can't find the peace I need when the shadows come take me. Don't see how to break free. On the floor again, it holds me steady as I resign, playing out my days. Empty weighs heavy, only this time. Will you ease my troubled mind when it runs away with me? Can you be the peace I need when the shadows come take me? Don't see how to break free. If I don't move, I can hear my heart. Something must change. If I'm quiet, I'll see what I'm afraid to face. Will you ease my troubled mind when it runs away with me? Can I be the peace I need when the shadows come take me and come to break my troubled mind? Will run away with me when I learn to face myself. When the shadows come take me, I'll learn to just be. Nice. Very nice. Thank you for knowing my song better than me.
No. It's a lovely song.
Yeah, that was, you know, that was month 9 of the pandemic. And when it was like, oh my God. We're not really out of it either. I was just thinking
No.
about that. Isn't that crazy? I know. I was thinking about this on the drive up. Like, I constantly am like, what is time in the pandemic other than, you know, the construct of the white patriarchy? But the point is that it's...
It's me.
It's, you're not, you're fine. It's
I'm too poor to be part of that.
no, you're, no, it was just, my God, that was only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was listening
The
to all
concept of how much time has passed or how little time has passed is just totally fucked.
yeah. Well,
And we
I had
talk
this-
about post-pandemic, but what
is that really?
Yeah.
And actually,
Yeah.
and, you know, because we're going down this line, it was more, it's because I was listening to NPR while I was in the shower this morning, which I tend to do, or cry because nobody can tell when you're in the shower. But the point is that's right. Life tips. Follow me for more life tips. No, but that I was like, January 6th, man, that was last, and I was like, no, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
Well, and then the other part of that is like, wow, and what have they gotten done since then?
I know.
Oh, I hear they just got. Okay.
They just, hey, it takes time. But no, I was like, damn, that was 2 years ago? Like, that's where I was like, wow, whoa, what
Yeah.
weird time warp have we been in?
Yeah.
That means I've known you both for almost 3 years.
And it seems like
was
longer.
It seems like
It's
longer.
funny. I was helping Safi today, and I'm realizing like how long have I known Safi?
Longer
Yeah,
than
right.
me,
Longer
probably.
than I've known Heather.
Really?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So actually, it turns out I got an email. Speaking of Focus, I got an email because somebody was like, "Oh, you should apply for the Rising Artist Award," which we can talk about. But
Good.
but somebody was like, "Oh," I was like, "I can't do it." And they're like, "Oh yeah, I tried to send it to another friend of mine, but that I went to high school with, but her and her band are sort of locked into Focus." I was like, "Who is it?" She was like, "Oh, her name's Heather Aubrey Lloyd." And I was like, "I'll be in the Lair tomorrow." That's right. What a small world.
Who was the...
Jamie, I'll have to.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll have to send you guys that information. But no, I was laughing. I was like, what a small world.
Yeah, talk about the Rising Artist thing, because we have some musician
The
peeps who are
Rising
tuned
Artist
in.
Award is an award being offered by Focus Music in association with and commemorating the lives of folk angels Vic
Reba.
and Reba Heyman, who I did not know but knew by reputation. And they did a great thing by supporting folk music financially, and with their bodies and attention, they showed up to every freaking show. So anywho, we did this big show last year, which helped fund this award that we put together. It's a $1,000 award, and it's meant for artists who are not so far along in their career that they're established. They haven't begun winning major national awards, and they are maybe on the cusp of releasing their second album. But the rule is that you've got to have released a first album, because we want this to go to people who are actually being serious about this as a career. So if you go to focusmusic.org and click on Rising Artist Award in the menu there, or
I just put the link in the comments.
or you just follow the link that Kristen posted in the comments, that'll work. You can read all the little fiddly bits. You can see the video of last year's winner, which was, they changed their name to Gold Pine, and they were called The One and Only when we presented them last year. And they came back around just a couple weeks ago presenting the album that they'd done partially with our funding. And,
cool.
I'm very aware that $1,000 only goes so far in creating your second album. But if you're creating your second album, anywho, $1,000 doesn't hurt. So
Correct.
go out there and apply for the thing. And someone other than me will judge it, because I'm not big on being judged by contests. Wait, that was a horrible selling point at the end there. But I divest myself from it because I think it's really good that we're supporting artists in this way. Yeah.
Well, and as the executive director, it's probably better for you to let the committee handle that.
Yeah. You guys find some people to judge
That's
them
how you-
harshly.
Yeah. We'll just paper that over.
Let's do something percussive, maybe. Or wah-wah.
Not that, because I don't know that.
Yeah. Speaking of pandemic songs,
You can just tilt it down a little bit, it'll be fine. I dreamt I'd wed a cellist, a Spartan, lithe and kind. She'd work her fingers to the bone for a song. We'd meet someplace mundane and go someplace exotic. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Run off on the royalties, we run off with the nouveau rich. But ain't life a bitch, I still penny pinch, I could barely save a dime. I've been rubbing up on poverty like a cat who's flirting hunger. Leave it deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pockets. The seasons don't mean anything, no. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and nothing up my sleeve. Dreamt there was a sickness. It took its toll upon the land. Couldn't wash our hands with our wedding bands. Chapping lips and fingertips. We stayed someplace mundane, 'cause every travel seemed exotic. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything, no. Steady go, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and no one on my arm. How your dreams didn't leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something warm. You know how you forget all those dreams when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to forget leaving something flawless. Dreamt I'd left the city, that everyone was starving. Pharaoh, they'd kill you for a song. Masked faces, lowered eyes, and lips were so exotic. We're in danger for our lives when everyone is lawless, lawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything, no. Steady go, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. To harm.
This is a nice cajon.
Yeah. It's Rowan's backup cajon that he leaves
backup.
here,
Yeah.
so he doesn't
He's
have
like,
to.
yeah, he's
bring
like, he
his.
doesn't like bringing his stuff to practice anymore. He's just like, he's leaving his stuff all over my house.
I mean, it's
Got
lovely.
cajones
It's
and
got a nice-
djembes.
it's got a
Feels
nice
good.
snap.
Spring, yeah.
You know, it's all about the schnapp.
Snap.
The schnapp.
Man, yeah. I as I'm playing that song, I'm remembering like, oh yeah, and it's that feeling of like the seasons are changing, but it seems like it's already been the season forever. I remember it being hot forever, and now it's
cold
been
again.
cold forever,
Yeah.
and
It feels like that, doesn't
it just doesn't even. I don't even have the concept of the passage of time at all. It's just totally been screwed.
I'm still having a hard time believing that it's almost December.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, I'm like, I feel like the last couple years we were like, yay, Christmas. We're big Christmas people.
Well,
like,
yeah,
let's get the
whoa,
tree the day
whoa.
after Thanksgiving. And this year we're like, it's not time yet. Like,
Yeah, me too. No, you
What's
know,
it?
I do love me Christmas. Christmas is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just sort of got us. It slipped. But you know, we'll be fine. Don't worry, I'm close to the ground. I can just go with it.
It's one of those things where it's like you move everything around and then all of a sudden everything breaks and you haven't tested it yet and it's nightmarish. It's terrible, terrible, terrible things.
I mean, I will say, it feels so spacious down here this
I
time.
know. Well,
right?
he worked on that.
Yeah, we don't have the big keyboard.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
also,
think you were
I
doing
moved everything
something else.
back
There
to
was a
everything.
couple other things happening, but I can't remember what. I think maybe you were recording?
Probably.
Yeah.
Always doing something.
Yeah.
We also got a different camera that gets
Yeah, the
this
whole
whole
thing.
view.
So it
and
does
stuff.
look-
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of things that have changed here, and I like it. I like it. I like
Slowly
what you've done with the
evolves.
place.
Thank you. I'm going to break it all down and bring it all with me to Gaithersburg on
On
Saturday for the rough and tumble.
And I mean, now I feel like this rug really brings the room together.
Please don't pee on it.
Oh, damn it. That's what I was going to do after the show. I'm really intrigued by this picture, so you're going to tell me what's happening on that screen.
Oh.
Every time I look up, I'm like, what the hell am I looking at?
I should make them change more frequently, but Windows, when it changes more than one desktop at a time, it has this momentary freeze on the graphics card.
Oh,
and it's
really?
not a bad graphics card. It's just updating 4 monitors all at the same time, while also ingesting 3 cameras at the same time, while also running audio. Anywho, neither here nor there.
Sure.
So when it changes all the desktops, all of a sudden everything freezes. So I have it set to like something like 6 hours or something. But those are all AI generated bunny pictures.
Oh, I got it.
I did a local install
Yeah,
of Stable Diffusion because I could, and tinkered with it until I could make it work. And
And now you have a bunch of AI things but there was one that
With rabbits, yeah.
There was one that you posted that I was like, I would actually buy that.
Yeah.
yeah,
I used to have some of them saved
there's
in
some
here
fun
so I
weird
could
ones.
throw them up on the stream, but they're gone.
That's I think it's a March of the Rabbits in the style of Albrecht Dürer.
Oh.
But it's really not. Oh no, that's in the style of Egon Schiele.
Oh, I was going to say, because, it could also be like, yeah, you should definitely show the people, because it's, what is that? Now you get it. That's why I was like, every time I looked up, I was like, what the hell am I looking at? It's sort of Night of the Liger, if a 6-year-old drew it.
Night of the Liger.
Not the Liger, Night of the Lepus.
Night of the
Lepus.
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 Is it Lepus?
Man,
Lepus?
now I want to watch that. I've actually had to bring that up a couple times recently. Like I'm craving it a little bit, which is bad.
Night of the Lepus, really?
Yup.
Lepus.
Yep, yeah.
Lepus.
Well, Bones is in it, you know.
It's been
And also it's
a
like
very
a lot
long
of rabbits.
time. It's been a very long time since
Fucking shit up.
rabbits fucking shit up. That's
our life.
that's
It's a shame they didn't, because when they box or when they do their thing, that you get their hind legs in there.
Yeah.
Kick, 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 kick. They really should have done some like model railroads and them like on their backs like. Kick, kick,
right.
They're just mostly leaping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once had 2 pet bunnies, Thumper and Jumper, and they lived outside.
Dumper and jumper.
Thumper and Jumper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a bunch
no.
of- There's one he's hopping and the other one just pooping constantly. Circuit of.
They're always pooping. That's the one thing about rabbits. They're always pooping. But no, I mean, I had them, and then I used to go out and feed them every day, and then one day Jumper stopped moving and was very cold, and I didn't see him again.
I have a similar story growing up in upstate New York
yeah?
with a rabbit. it was my
it pet?
sister's.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Thumper was around for like another, I don't remember how long, and then suddenly Thumper was gone, and then we never had rabbits again. That's my courageous story about how I had pets as a kid.
I wonder if we'll get any. Do they have any rabbits right now?
I don't think so.
So actually, that's a sore spot. But I won't mention that.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Disregard. No.
Just
Disregard.
erase the last 30 seconds from your minds.
Actually, there's a fun story about I was away, and Pete said, the dogs found a rabbit. And I said, what happened to it? And he's like, one half is still here. And I went, oh no. And then I came home and I was like, where's the rabbit? He's like, that's between me and God. So I don't, actually, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
maybe the owls had something to eat.
Oh, okay. That's that
Could be.
positive way.
The
I was gonna say-
circle of life.
I don't know the words.
Much to our surprise, speaking of knowing the words of Disney songs,
What do you know?
we broke into, Heather, Sharif, and Kristen
On Saturday, I missed this?
on Saturday's show. Yeah.
I must have
maybe
left.
we left.
I must have left by that
There
point.
was a Little Mermaid song, like
What?
full on.
The full on part of their world.
Oh, it was like part
Yeah.
of their world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I mean, it was. Because it was, I'd love to hear an Iliami kiss the girl, actually, now that I think about it.
Broke into that a couple of times
Yeah.
with when Seth was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did not join him because we were
have
contrarian.
do so many songs and just tease things, and
I'm gonna
one
have to
day
learn some
we'll
Disney
do them
things.
all.
We're
for
chatty
real.
with you. This is funny. Like I enjoyed
Well,
we're-
this is, you know, this is us normally hanging out. This is not just for like the show. This is how we talk to each other. So, you know.
This is our podcast version of Live from the Lair.
I mean, you know, I suppose, yes, I suppose we could
Yeah.
play music, but you know, why? We think we're funny.
I love music though. Oh my god.
It's good.
I love playing guitar. It is such like
It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of
my
fun.
fingers do all this stuff.
But-
I get distracted sometimes. I'm looking at them and they're like, "Whoa, look at those little guys go! What the hell? Who
What are they
even
doing
does
now?
this?"
Yeah.
Lyrics? What lyrics?
Lyrics.
Who needs some
Where's
lyrics?
Heather?
Exactly. I don't know. I guess let's see. What time? Ooh, what time do we go until?
We can get. Let's.
Couple
make sure
more?
You
A
get
couple
at
more?
least a couple more.
Play us more songs.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do Hanging On. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is in B flat. Yeah. There's that theory brain coming out. That's as far as I know. How's this one go? Is it picking up? Should I turn it up? You say that you're stuck in this place. You say you can't see, and you don't know the way. You want to believe all the lies you tell yourself. You've got the answer, but keep asking for help. What do you need to know that you don't already feel? So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna think when it all goes away? And how will you feel when it's gone? Who are you helping by hanging on? Hanging on. You got it. I wish you would breathe. I want you to know you deserve all you want. So learn to let go. You push so hard, you hope it all works out. Ignore all the signs and push away your doubt. If you just listen, you will hear what you already know. So what are you gonna do? Yeah. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna think when it all goes away? And how will you feel when it's gone? Who are you helping by hanging on? You're waiting for someone else to make a move. Tricky. You're hoping that you won't have to choose. So what will it take for you to see? All it takes is you to be free. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? It's all go. Here we go. Hope that you stop It's okay. No, it's hilarious. I know. That's crazy.
Stop.
Everybody's sort of like, yeah, and then I get to the bridge and everybody's like, oh shit. I got tricky in the bridge.
The third live stream we do is gonna be.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so good.
We're gonna do it on a Thursday at midnight, so that you can get here and we'll like jam for a little while.
Maybe I'll bring more instruments.
I was hoping.
I don't know.
Do you own steel pans or no?
Don't.
Okay.
But you know why? Because what's funny is they'd always, because I could read music, they'd be like, here, you play bass one day, and then here's some tenor pans. And I'm like, okay, so I never learned where everything was except for the bass pans. Go figure.
Yeah.
I was great with the bass pans. I was like, oh, this is...
Bass is fun. It's not a convenient instrument to, just have at home.
It's not something that you can just...
6 full-size 55-gallon oil barrels.
But it was so much fun to play.
Yeah.
But then they'd inevitably be like, can you just play the drum set? I'd be like, okay.
Bass is the one that also there's.
It's like,
yeah.
You're like,
I find it awkward watching people play those because I cannot not visualize them as octopi. I'm just like. It's
I love that you visualize them as octopi.
and
like
it's
Percival.
a problem. Yeah, they Percival their shit up. They do this.
Or like an Indian goddess.
I think it's they
Like
is it Kiva or shit?
Kali.
Kali. Yeah, and that whole
With the heads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ready for anything. from any directions.
It's like a timpani, but not.
Mm-hmm.
Oil
Timpani
drum.
for everyone.
A timpani with many notes inside one drum. What's happening on the stream?
Oh, it's Peter. Hello.
Being
Peter.
accused of speaking Slovenian.
Oh, of course, because you do that.
Isn't that
all the
your roots, sort of? That area,
Sort
that
of,
general
sort of,
area?
Sort
Are those your people?
of.
Yep.
Yup. Yup.
Yup.
What did it play?
Da.
Songs.
Maybe by the third one I'll come up with a set list. Hey.
I asked if you wanted to roll without a set list. I think that was the way to go.
But
'cause
that's-
we just didn't know. Ooh, a major chord. This is in G.
What are we doing? Oh.
Crazy is a good thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know this one.
Do you want a bass on that?
I was gonna say,
Because you brought it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be fun. I
And
wonder
now
if
we
this is
find
too.
out whether or not it's the guitar that my fault.
So thank you very much for hanging with us for another Live from the Lair. Next week we have a very special edition
Plan. We have a plan.
from the Tycho
I'm so excited
bunker
about that.
with Mark H. Rooney and friends. I have a little graphic I'm going to splash on the
I'm
screen.
gonna have to watch that from the West Coast.
Gonna
I'm gonna watch that
probably
from the
to
West
hear
Coast.
just roll down the windows and be like, huh, I hear Tycho in the distance.
Yeah, I'll be at a work function. I'll be at a work meeting, and they'll be like, "What are you listening to?" I'll be like, "Tycho." Can you hear this?
So yeah, we're going to have Rowan and Heather and I think potentially 3-piece Tycho and or saxophone.
What?
There.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did say that saxophone.
Yeah,
This is gonna be an amazing show.
it's going to be cool.
What is going on with that? I bet that must be playing hob with everyone out in the audience because I'm swinging around all over the place.
How's it sound out there, people?
Oh, you know what? Because
Chicken butt.
let's try this. Huh?
Thank you for bearing with us.
Why am I? I'm not playing on my phone. This is where the mixer.
Oh yeah,
lives.
no, that's the mixer.
Something is amiss.
Here's
Something is
something.
horribly amiss.
Well, that's
I'm
never
seeing
in
the
a good way.
signal, and I feel like it must be going out there to the world, but it is so not
Present in the room.
at all.
Huh. Let us know if you hear the bass in the live stream. There'll be a
What's going on?
delay while we wait for somebody to chime in. It's quiet, Morgana says.
I mean, it could be the fact that I brought this wee little bass.
No.
I could have brought the
What's
Hufner.
weird is I'm seeing the signal. Like, it's hot in the thing, and we got your guitar going. My guitar's...
Yeah, your guitar's fine.
What is going on?
Well, yeah, folks say
not
it's
sure what to
it's
do about
quiet, but they can hear it.
to hear me
decide
to
if
the
we.
mic.
Yeah.
I just have no idea why this isn't.
Is it? I mean, again, could be the battery on this.
It doesn't make sense.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I'm so sorry when I'm like distracted by trying to figure out what the hell have I done wrong
By technology.
by technology. Yeah. Look, I mean, it's huge. It's huge on the bass.
Well. Oh my God! There it is. Woo!
It shouldn't be possible for buttons to get stuck on a digital mixer.
It's there now.
It's all sorts of weird shit there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring the gain down. On that.
Okay, we're fixing it. Thank you.
They hear it now, I bet, out
Yeah,
there.
I'll bet.
Yeah,
I'll bet,
yeah.
I wonder if the one just got disconnected or something. All right. Let's pretend like everything's under control
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Sorry.
Is this a song you covered when you did Rob's song? Crazy is a
Here's
good
what I covered.
thing? Yeah. Okay.
Or an F, yeah.
G.
G.
Yeah.
Because, I know it on a guitar.
I know.
Capo. So, like, I'll get it.
Gremlins.
I'm sorry, they followed me in the door. But don't worry, we won't.
You've got 2 water glasses
I was
you
gonna
can
say- I was gonna
throw
say-
on
I
them.
was going to say, we can't feed them after midnight. I do have 2 water glasses. That's a movie worth watching. Again.
The first one
Really
holds
holds
up.
up.
Yeah. It's
How about
The
the
fun.
second one
one?
has awesome action figures.
It does have the best action figures. I also want to watch Short Circuit 2 again.
2?
The second
okay.
one.
Okay.
Very specifically.
Yeah. Johnny 5.
Good luck.
When no one thinks you're a good find, my friends think that you're from hell. But I can't say you're a bad find, but they're probably from hell. We all think you're crazy. Yeah, you love to tell me so. But I can't say it's a bad thing. My friends think I'm crazy too. And I hear you had a hard day. You give all you got to give, not everybody sees. You're crazy as a good thing. Well, I hear that you're too young, but I know it's also said. Well, I act too young, no attention span. I can't sit still and can't behave. Well, I'm angsty and I'm frightened. I give all I got to give. And I leave nothing in reserve for this life I'm supposed to live. My dad scared that out of me. And I hear you had a hard day. Not everybody sees you're crazy as a good thing. Get a nice house with a nice yard and a nice fence, they say. Well, good job. Well, good try. Well, good dog. No, come on, not everybody sees. You're crazy as a good thing.
It's kind of a crunch on that.
Yeah, it does.
I couldn't hear it, actually.
It went away again. I just. Oh, there it is.
So sorry if I played some weird notes out there. I couldn't hear shit. But it's fine. It's fine. It's such a great
was a
song.
fun
I
version.
love that song.
Yeah, Jillian covered that when we did surprise cover
no,
Rob
you would've-
songs for like it was the 1-year anniversary of the VOM, I think.
Oh, you want that?
I want this.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna play next.
No, we're gonna be in G, the key of G. Same thing. The people's key.
The other
We'll do
people's
that Frozen song thing. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
you're gonna do Frozen. Maybe I shouldn't play an instrument that I don't know.
why not? What do you mean you don't know? Didn't you start as a bass player?
It's a Wii.
It is so wee. It is quite wee. It's a fun little
Give
thing.
me a strum there before I.
How do we feel? Hey, there it is again. And that's coming from the amp. It sounds like I meant the The pickup.
It's coming from the pickup.
and not
It's
my
like it went away and then it came back. Maybe
very
my
weird.
channel is fucked. Or maybe this cable's bad too.
It's okay. Okay, folks. This one is also on the new album. We're just gonna play it with all the new. Oh, it's there.
Crispy.
It just, you know what it is? It makes that string is very strange. It does make a lot of noise on the top of that. Now then,
What kind of pickup that is?
it's kind of fun. It's always fun to hear somebody else play your instruments because you never hear this stuff from that side.
People.
It's so tiny.
Huh.
Are you quite finished?
No, it's such a fun little instrument. Honestly, that's the reason I got it. Somebody was selling it. Another singer-songwriter was selling it. And I was like, you know, that's far easier to bring around to places.
Do you know 3 Hits by the Indigo Girls?
Oh my god. 3 hits, 2. Oh yeah, that's a great. Who's that? Is it in E?
It goes up to G. You have to-
I don't remember. I do remember. I know the song.
Key of G, Jillian's song.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
She's-
this is a terrible idea.
What?
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Oh, 3 hits to the heart, son. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a great song.
Maybe you should play that. I love that song.
Yeah, the Indigo Girls are always fun to play. I was like, what's it? Oh. I was like, what do they play in 5th? Yeah, in 5th, at 5th capo. Okay. All right, in G. Right, you were in drop, right?
Any of you who are here for the first time, it's not normally this chaotic. We're just having a good time.
That's what, you know, they're like, do you want to come to Lair? I was like, yeah, we'll just figure it out when we get there. So you get to see it as it happens in real time.
We are glad that DC traffic allowed you to get here.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please donate at paypal.me/Iliami
fly
or
her
Venmo
home.
at Iliami because she's got to go back home to Virginia. And
I got to
you know,
cross that
yeah.
Potomac Ocean.
Yeah.
But you know what's fun is, well, you know, it's always fun. I'm glad that I could make it, and I'm always glad to be invited. And we do just have fun, so you know. This is sort of what happens when we get together. Okay, here's Frozen. I think, is Robin still out there?
Maybe. We'll see.
So what is up with that?
Yeah, that's
Is
very
it
weird.
The cable again?
No, it sounds like it's like suddenly on chorus.
Well, I think that's because you're hearing the microphone's about this way. But
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's clicking in and out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna keep. We're just gonna keep messing around with this. Chord.
Okay, I muted you purposefully at this point. 'Cause
Okay.
I guess I should find another cable. One sec.
So, Kristen, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I listed some stuff from HMT. We
Oh.
have now we have an used NS Design Omni bass 5-string with a high C string.
What?
If that's of interest
Wait,
to
what?
anybody.
5-string with a high?
Yeah,
C?
with a high C.
That's
You
interesting.
can get the different string set to give it the low B
Yeah,
instead.
but instead it's like a cello.
It's tuned in fourths,
It's
so
tuned
it's
in
a
fourths.
it's
a
it's
weird-
bass.
yeah. No, you're right. It's not like a cello. But fascinating.
Yeah,
Fascinating.
yeah.
I'm
So we have
fascinated by
that,
such things. Wait, and okay.
and
I'm
then
gonna
I
look at
made
that now.
chili and
Oh,
homemade
yeah.
bread, which
Right. We'll
is
get
waiting
to.
for us. Yeah,
So, it's one of those.
yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a lot easier to move around. Don't say things like this to me around the holidays.
Yeah.
Great channel 11. Can't be channel 11.
Oh, we're in 11.
Yes, NS Designs, cello, Morgana. Yeah, we have a few NS Design instruments at the old House of Musical Traditions at the moment.
And those really cool bows that you use.
Yes, and Incredibos.
Incredible. Is that really the
Yeah,
name of it?
that's what it's called. Yeah.
I didn't even know.
That's better than the already bows.
It's or the ho-hum bows.
Ho hum bows.
Ho-hum bows.
Sounds like a good snack.
Like a himbo.
Sounds like an English snack. Yeah.
Ho-hum bows.
Humbos and tea.
Yes, I love some. Thank you. All right, so I see you through the cracks on your surface. The distance between dilutes the purpose. I don't know how we ended up this way. I don't know how to reach you when you hide away, but you say stay. It's been a long, cold winter with you here, right in front of me. You disappear. The ice came early in the fall. Now I'm waiting for the thaw. If it comes at all, you're frozen in, and I can't move. Suspended in time. Will you say stay? And stay right here. Why do you're frozen? You look me in the eye, but you don't see. I think you hear me when I talk, but you don't listen. The days grow longer, but I can't tell. I can't help you if you won't help yourself. It's just as well. You're frozen in, and I can't move. Suspended in time. Will you say say stay, then stay right here. Why should I? We're frozen. Frozen in, and I can't move. Suspended in time. Will you say stay, and stay right here? Why do I? We're frozen. Frozen. Yeah, that's it.
I like that song.
I know, I totally heard it.
Never ending story.
I heard it and I was like, that's totally the never ending story.
It amused me, and I was like, yeah, never ending story. It's fine. It's fun.
I heard it.
Because
And
it's
that's what I was like,
Frozen. It's not that story. It's the never ending story.
it's literally like, ooh. I happened to look up and I was like, oh, two of my favorite things, The Muppet Show and an Ani DeFranco set list.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
Artem brought us that set list because he was involved with the sound company somehow
At the
at the
9:30 Club.
9:30
Yeah.
show.
He was helping Maryland Public Television, I think, do a televising 9:30 Club shows. I don't know that it ever released, although I saw this interesting. I saw a thing about a 9:30 Club thing while we were in the theater the other day watching Wakanda.
Oh right. Yeah.
And I was wondering
Yeah, there
if
was
that
like
might
a
be
movie. I think there's a movie that, right? That's it?
it. Maybe, I don't know.
I might have been at that show, depending on the year. I'll have to look.
I'm gonna say maybe like 4 years ago. Something.
Yeah, and Hamill's in there, so I think I was at that show. I don't know. I just sat here. I don't know what you're gonna do next.
We don't either, so it's okay.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I've not been very good.
It's
Not
okay.
cooperative.
Should this be the last one? I think go out on a rocker. Because, you know, why
Start
not?
with rockers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should not play with distortion.
Just let me know if you're going to change time signatures on me, because that's always fun.
Don't do Everything Hurts.
Oh, that's a good one. What is that? That's in like...
23.
Alternating 11 and 12.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought.
I mean,
Why not?
you sure?
Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you for being with us for
Don't
a
try this at
chaotic
home,
night.
folks.
We can do it. Sure.
Sometimes it's just more fun to make things up as it goes along.
Yeah.
I must admit, you're looking at my Muppet Show, my 1979 Muppet Show poster over there. And you can see it's the old design of the Muppets, too.
Oh, yeah. That's what, and, you know,
And
nothing makes me happier than the Muppets.
the concept of the chaos that, orchestrated chaos in that case, but it felt like things going off the rails over and over and over again. And I grew up with that as being totally the concept of how you perform. It shows. We're gonna tune because we care. Jeez, flip. I swear, everything is breaking.
Everything
That's-
Hurts.
That feels like a good song.
It's true.
Professor Benson, honey.
I don't know that going out of tune is breaking. That's just life in music. You got to tune.
It probably means these strings are dying.
Yeah. 11 and then 12. Sure, I can do this.
choruses get weird. Doom scrolling is the best new word for the feeling, beating word into swords beyond F words and painting its demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed, of feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and separate and whining, ignoring the truth, it's the American way, trying to live through the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Doom scrolling, whoa. Convenience store shopping on my wallet gets stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse in no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old, and get bitter. Well, I always thought that a course was cheating. Say it again and again and again. Well, maybe that's what I said. It could bear repeating. Just shut up and move on. Move out and quit breeding. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Terrible sense of the safety within. Pull the handle, eject, because none of us win. And on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point, and your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. Writing it quick, I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings. I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 Sense of the safety without. Pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts.
Nice job.
Yeah. Very nice.
I always like syncopation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us on just such a chaotic night.
Well, thank you for having me.
I'm sorry, it's like the Muppet Show, really.
I mean, I have a vast array of Muppet Show T-shirts. Just saying.
Yeah, it's the way we
I
roll.
feel like I haven't seen them come out though.
I know. Don't worry, it'll happen.
Satan.
It's Satan and the feminism thing. I know.
So I
It's a
feel
thing.
like this Saturday, Jillian, you're
Yeah.
playing in like Thurmont, Maryland,
I
something like
am
that.
play- oh, yes.
yeah.
Hi, buddy. I have like 4 of these at home. Yes, I'm playing at Thurmont from 3 to 4. The holiday party at the Thurmont. I've never been. I'm really excited to go. And there's a few other folks playing, and then I'm sorry to miss the Focus show because I will be at Ram's Head. For Darryl Williams is in town. Oh, and Boop. Oh, what was his name? Mufftack Boop. Oh. Hi.
Dear Lord.
If the longer I stay here, the more I'll give them voices, and that won't be good for anybody.
Yes.
But yeah, also Friday, Bandcamp Friday.
Oh,
We got
yes.
stuff coming out. Yeah, I've mentioned several times, but we're just very excited because it's new music for you on Friday. Follow us at iliami.bandcamp.com and you'll get an email when the album is available. And if you buy it this Friday, 100% of proceeds go to us, which we then send back to Chords of Courage. You can buy it any other day as
You
well.
can buy it any
but
other day, but that means that they're going to take their percentage, and we've got to do math. So we'd appreciate it if you buy it Friday, but then just keep buying it. It's fine.
Nobody
to
wants to do
It's
math.
okay.
Just do it on Friday. Just do
Yeah.
it.
Math.
And if you want to give a little extra, Bandcamp allows you to do that. It
Yeah.
always go.
So
It'll
that'll
go
all
to a
go
good
to
cause.
Chords of Courage. And Chords of Courage is just a really fantastic educational thing. Like, I think we did mention that the beginning of all that is also they take all the kids through like a songwriting class taught by local area singer-songwriters. Andrew McKnight's done it. Heather's done it. I don't know, like the list is just nuts. And they offered it to me, and then I was like, you don't want me doing this. And they were like, too much angst. And they were wrong. High school kids would love angst.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
But
Well, and-
it's not
and
good
I
for
saw the
anybody.
performance last year, and I
It
had.
was
Was
so
it
much
last year or
fun.
this year? Was it this year?
This year,
was this year.
in
It was
like
early
March, virtual
What is time?
thing.
We had that conversation, but no, I mean, and I was blown away at the writing that the kids did, and the way you put it to music, and there were pans on one of the songs,
Yeah.
Yep,
right?
Yep.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
get
The recordings are
album.
really, really cool.
It's
and
so
then
good.
They've asked us to do it again this coming year.
That's awesome.
Which is going to be a hybrid show.
Ooh.
So
Live and streamed.
live and
Yes.
streaming, and we'll do the same
Sometime in
thing,
March,
producing all the
and
things.
Frederick
Mhm.
will let you know.
We'll let you know.
Yeah.
Very cool thing. I highly recommend it because I will buy it on Friday because I don't do math either.
I'm going to clap like a box troll.
All right. Thank you so much. Join us next week for Tycho. All the drums will be happening. And have a good week.
Thanks,
And
everybody.
we'll see you then.
been
Thanks,
fun.
Jillian.
Thanks for
joining us.
having me. Sorry, tree lighting ceremony. Okay, bye.
Someday my prince will
Yeah, one of those.
This is the Nightmare Universe Disney happening at you.
Nightmare Universe.
Nightmare universe.
Give me Luke's hand, Nightmare Universe. Nightmare Universe. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the show. When the thing comes on, we're still talking back here, like people can't hear us or see us.